A very good evening to all students. Today we will be focusing on bioavailability, bioequivalence and clinical trials. In last unit we have studied the fundamentals of absorption, distribution and decompositions, means covering metabolism and excretion of drugs in the body. In this unit we will discuss about the concept of bioavailability, bioequivalence and clinical trials. Means how we can apply it on clinical studies, so that we can understand this, so that we can understand the secrets of clinical effectiveness of medicines. So after studying this we will be concluding, means or the objective of the study will be on the completion of this section we will be able to explain or know, define bioavailability and bioequivalence, explain the importance of bioavailability and bioequivalence, understand factors affecting bioavailability, describing about different methods of measurement of bioavailability, understand of needs of conducting clinical trials, and explain about different phases of clinical trials. So now, what is bioavailability or and bioequivalence? Drug are uh, drug are administered to the patients in convenient dosage from known as medicines. They may contain many inert substances known as excipients. By excipients, we know that excipient is an inactive substance used as a carrier for the active ingredients of the medicine. Means excipients can be used as a carrier like capsules. So the outer materials, the gelatin material will be act as a carrier to take that medicine. So it is an inactive substance. Gelatin in which the gelatin capsule is having medicine. So gelatin will be an inactive substance for the carrier for the medicine. Excipients or adjustants. The intrinsic pharmacological or medical activity of a drug is infused by factors like route of administration, dosage from manufacturing process, method followed, excipients and excipients used as physiological conditions of the patient. The process of transportation of a drug from its site of administrative to the systematic circulation is called absorption. The concentration of drug in the plasma and the body system depends on the absorption of the drug. The onset of action of medicine and its intensity and time means the duration, depends upon the absorption and bioavailability of active ingredients of the medicine. The therapeutic effectiveness dosage from of a dosage from depends on the availability to deliver the active ingredients to its site of action for the required onset of the action. Similarly, the definition of bioavailability will be the most important property of medicine or pharmaceutical dosage from the ability to deliver active ingredient to its site of action in an amount of sufficient to initiate and desired pharmacological effect only if the drug is made available to the biological system. That biological system at a desired strength, it can be used, it can cause the expected action. The bioavailability can be defined as the rate of which and the next extent to which the active ingredients of a drug are absorbed in the dosage from and becomes available at the site of drug action. Bioavailability is an absolute term. Bioavailability is a term used to indicate the rate and relative amount of administered drug which reaches to general circulation intact. The degree of success achieved by the use of drug product is greatly influenced by the factors like type of dosage from, route of administration, dosage regime, the type of additives and dil- dilutants used in the food, and to use the other drug. Now there are two three terms to understand कि बायोअवेलेबिलिटी क्या है, डेवल अवेलेबिलिटी बायोअवेलेबिलिटी क्या है, अवेलेबिलिटी क्या है एंड डोजेज का फॉर्म क्या है. Only a drug that is completely absorbed in the bloodstream will have a bioavailable dose equal to the state to that stated in the label. In the case of tablets or capsule administered orally, and bioavailable dose will generally be less than the administered dose. Bioavailability therefore deals with the transfer of drug from the site of administration to the body itself, as evidenced by its presence in the general circulation. The rate or speed with which a drug is absorbed is an important factor with a rapid onset action as desired. In the case of disease like severe pain, asthma, heart attack, there is always urgency for rapid and quick action. Again, in the case of drug like anti-hypersensitives and anti-epileptics, an injection, we called injection in general terms, we called injection as IV. So in, an injection is aqueous solution with the other ingredients like buffer or coloring agents can be considered as having maximum of 100% bioavailability as the entire drug is placed in the blood stream instantaneously. For reason of stability, the convenience most drugs are administered by other routes including oral route. In the case of these dosage from a number of factors will influence the rate and extent of absorption on the active ingredient after administration. Bioavailability of the dosage form can be compared with the from intravenous dosage forms to express in the ratio percentage format. As general rule, we can say that parental route here is parental route का मतलब यहाँ पर है जो common route है, जो we always follow. As in general, we can say that the parental route of administration will have higher greater availability than oral route, and the oral route will have greater bioavailability than rectal and topical routes. Clinical effectiveness and biodiversity were add to the criteria for effectiveness drug and development. A drug should not have to be safe, but beneficial as well. The therapeutic claim of the drug must be based on sound clinic advances. Drug must be based on sound clinic advances. A drug should be being proven effective, can be rendered effective due to lack of bioavailability. Before proceeding further, we have studied. Now we will study about one more term of the bioavailability. So that is availability. That it is available with bioavailability, or that comes under bioavailability. That is biopharmaceutics. Biopharmaceutics is the study of factors influencing the bioavailability of the drug in man and animals, and the use of information to optimize therapeutic activity of drug products in clinical application. Biopharmaceutics is a major branch of pharmacy. It is considered with relationship between biochemical properties, psychochemical properties of a drug, and the dosage from and the pharmacological and clinical responses after administration. One more term we will be discussing. There are some questions given in the study material regarding this. You can discuss, you can study about those questions also. Those are very good questions. Bioequivalence studies. Two next will be the bioequivalence studies. Two drug product containing equal dosage, दो ड्रग जब इक्वल डोजेज में दिए जाते हैं उनको हम बायोइक्विवेलेंट कहते हैं. अभी तक हम सिंगल ड्रग की बात कर रहे थे, बट उसकी क्वांटिटी ऑफ अवेलेबिलिटी की बात कर रहे थे. नाउ जहाँ इक्वलेंस की बात करेंगे तो एक से ज़्यादा ड्रग हम देखते हैं ना, कई दवाइयों में एक से ज़्यादा सॉल्ट्स पाए जाते हैं. सिमिल वही बात है. Two drug products containing two or doses of a drug will be said to be bioequivalent if they do not differ significantly for their bioavailable dosage. This is the time of course of the drug in the blood flow following the administration of both of the product will be identical. Bioequivalence therefore includes not only the amount of active ingredient but also the rate at which it is available. Chemical equivalents are drug products that contain same amount